Hero.
Welcome to CES 2017. We are so happy to welcome a true visionary who is at the forefront of the next era of computing. Jensen Huang started Nvidia in 1993 as a PC graphics company. He wanted to create a PC gaming market that did not yet even exist. Now, gaming is the largest entertainment industry in the world. Nvidia's invention of the GPU in 1999 defined modern computer graphics. Later, it brought the power of parallel computing to science's grand challenges. The Nvidia GPU is conjuring up the amazing worlds of Hollywood films and accelerating the Cancer Moonshot Research Initiative. It is the brain solving the most complex problems in computer science. And today, Nvidia is at the center of the greatest computing challenge of all time, artificial intelligence. Next year, Tesla cars will hit the road with fully autonomous capabilities powered by Nvidia's AI car computer. Now, Jensen was recently ranked by Harvard Business Review as one of the world's top performing CEOs. And Nvidia was last year's top #1 performing company in the S&P 500, with its share price more than tripling. He visited the CTA headquarters in 2008, and he spoke to our staff at our staff meeting. He was also profiled that year on the cover story for CTA's i3 magazine. He is focused, engaging, and certainly visionary. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nvidia's founder and CEO, Jensen Huang, to share his vision of the exciting future.
Thank you for that great introduction, Gary. It's great to be here. Well, we have a special treat for you, so we're going to just walk off stage real quick, play this video for you, and we'll be right back.
It all starts with our power to imagine. Bringing the future we dreamed to life in amazing new ways. Stories that take us to far-off worlds. Brilliant ideas that leap off the screen. And incredible new adventures around every corner.
in the computer industry that all of us have ever witnessed. What we thought was going to be science fiction for years to come is becoming reality as we speak. Our work at Nvidia is dedicated towards a computing model focused on visual and AI computing. It's built on top of the GPU that we pioneered. This computing model is able to solve problems that normal computing isn't able to solve. And we dedicate ourselves to tackling the most challenging computing problems in the world. There are 4 areas that we focus on. Surprisingly for many, over the years, we dedicated ourselves to video games. Not to mention the fact that it's incredibly fun, it's incredibly beautiful, and we love it. Video games is also the highest volume, most computationally intensive application the world has ever known. It is about achieving virtual reality. And now all of a sudden, all the technologies are coming together for us to finally achieve virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, and bring together the experience of the holodeck for real for the first time. Computer graphics technology, computer vision technology, and artificial intelligence will come together to realize this exciting new computing platform that we call VR, AR, or mixed reality. Our technology is also used in the cloud. AI supercomputers are being built all over the world today, so that all of you, when you're talking to the internet, when you're making queries, those searches all pass through artificial intelligence, so that the query that you make, the assistant you seek for, is much more helpful to you. And then lastly, some of the most exciting things we're working on today, the most impactful work that we're doing for the society, for the industry, self-driving cars and autonomous vehicles. These 4 areas we've been endeavoring for some time. And then all of a sudden, in the last several years, an enormous breakthrough happened. Researchers all around the world working in a new field, a new technique of machine learning called deep learning, met the GPU and the big bang of artificial intelligence happened. This technique allows software to write software, allows computers to learn from experience and data, and allows the computer to recognize complex patterns that are easy for you and I, but incredibly hard for computers. And it does so by hierarchically building up feature representations to represent very complex information, complex patterns, but building it up from hierarchies of simpler patterns. The ability to recognize a face, for example, with its infinite variability, built on layers and layers and layers of artificial networks. The lowest layer could just be edges made up of pixels. The layer above that could be contours, shapes, textures, motifs. The layer above that could be parts of a human face. And then eventually, it's able to understand the representation of a face. And understand the representation of a face in its incredible variability. It could be, you could be wearing your hair a little bit differently. You could be wearing a hat. You could be looking away partly. And somehow, we human can recognize that person. Finally, for the very first time, using this technique called deep learning, we're able to do the same with computers. This ability to perceive the world is just an enormous breakthrough, and I'm going to show you why. Why this foundational technology, foundational capability was so important. It just had one incredible challenge, one incredible handicap, and that is the amount of computation necessary, the amount of data processing necessary is absolutely enormous. And then one day, the AI researchers met the GPU that we invented, and the big bang of modern AI happened. The achievements have been fast and furious. Some of the things that we've been able to accomplish in just the last several years, absolutely mind-blowing. You have all heard about the AlphaGo achievement. Demis Hassabis and his DeepMind team was able to teach a computer how to play Go, the most complex game we know how. More variability than all the atoms in the universe, more moves. And yet, this computer was able to learn Go from the world's masters and then play the master of our modern era and beat it. Network has been able to play Doom, which is a game of maze finding, resource management, while you're staying away from monsters. A network is able to learn how to play Go. A network has been able to learn the style of artists, Van Gogh, Monet, Picasso, and apply that style to photographs. A network has been able to synthesize our voice. Instead of our voices stitched together from a whole bunch of little tiny chunks, this network is able to learn the tonation of our voice, and from the words that we feed it, synthesize how we would speak. A network was able to learn to recognize an image and understand its context and caption that image. A network was able to turn images that it sees in computer cameras and translate it directly through repeated trial and error, called reinforcement learning, to eventually adjust its motors and learn motor skills. A network was able to learn how to walk by itself